Yo, he's gone. Sir. Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Fail. Today we're checking out Stargate SG-1. We're doing the double bubble. This one's episode number 2 and 3 for season number 10, guys. After the events of that explosive SGA episode, we're now in the last stretch for SG-1. The Ori are in our hood, so let's see how things continue to go. As always, guys, don't forget to smack the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's dive right into this one.
It is said that they journeyed to 3 distant lands mentioned.
My man's from Lord of the Rings. Alright, let's do it. How urgent? How quickly?
6 more wolves have fallen to the Ori.
Holy smokes.
Far stronghold. The enemy is led by a young woman of extraordinary powers.
That is unfortunate.
Why haven't they made it move against Earth?
In all probability, the ancient device in Antarctica is giving them pause.
At least until the rest of their battle fleet gets here.
It's Veganbrain. One of the planets Arthur and his knights went to in their quest for the Holy Grail. I got the gate address.
All right, that's exactly what we need. Perfect. Now's the time. We can go. This is the time to go full OP. No. What's that WWE match like? No holding back, no bars back, whatever. Just give me everything and everything. Just give me everything, please. I want us to harness a black hole. Let's have a black hole gun. Start bodying the Ori. I want Jack to come in and save the day. All hope is going to be lost.
The legend says that Sir Gawain, aka Guacamay, visited several lands over the course of this adventure, including a place called Gulad Gonwenhino Gwir. Translate that into ancient and you get Virus Genbri. Veganbrain.
So how does that get us a gate address?
It doesn't. I found this. Now, the entire volume is dedicated to Gawain's adventures and includes several very interesting illustrations, including a depiction of a sword he once carried.
Oh, that's an Addy, sir.
Gate address. Well done, Doctor. Colonel Carter, what's the status of the Ori Supergate?
Any attempts we've made to dial out to the Ori galaxy have failed.
You have a go. Find that weapon.
Yes, sir. Will do.
I was talking to SG-1. You're not going anywhere.
Vala's been benched.
General, I'm hoping you might reconsider your decision and allow Vala to come with us.
You're the last person I would have expected to ask me that.
She's
Yes,
integral
sir, and
because
I'm
of the
hoping
daughter.
that impresses on you just how strongly I feel about this.
I understand the contributions she's made. The truth is, the Pentagon isn't willing to roll the dice on her.
But you could convince them otherwise. As former First Prime to Apophis, Teal'c had committed some terrible crimes.
As the former
When you
first
put it like
prime
that?
to if I push this issue, and the Pentagon agrees to let her join you on off-world missions, then I'd be the one ultimately held accountable for her actions. So I'd be counting on you to keep her in line.
The passive-aggressive flips.
So, can I go on the mission?
No, you're not cleared for off-world travel yet. You still have to go through a psych evaluation. Right, so they're gonna sit you down in a little room, get you talking about yourself, and ask you a few questions.
So it's a test.
Sort of.
I'm gonna have to do some research, so I'm gonna use your computer while you're away on this mission.
You know, I prefer if you did. There's a lot of sensitive material in there.
Great! Be careful!
I'll clear your browser.
No.
Oh, this place is dead as disco, dog. What are we doing?
This place is deader than a Texas salad bar.
This place looks like it's Morbin time.
It is obvious this village has long since been abandoned.
Just thought I'd see how you were getting along. What are you doing?
Just a little research for my upcoming mental appraisal. My mind against theirs. They'll try and confuse me with their trick questions, but I already have the correct answers. When they ask me, what do you consider your biggest flaw? My answer will be that I feel I am too much of a perfectionist.
Guys, you should take a look at this.
All right, let's guess. Big pool of bodies. Skeletons.
I thought I liked to sleep in.
Yikes.
Dr. Reimer.
Colonel Carter, Colonel Mitchell, I understand you've got a bit of a medical mystery on your hands. Anything left besides bones?
Sorry, Doc. Whatever happened here happened a long time ago.
Let's go take a look.
According to legend, a cave overlooking the village was once home to Morgan Le Fay. King Arthur's half-sister and an adversary of Merlin.
That would suggest she may have had a hand in the disappearance of the weapon we seek.
It makes sense, and again, like Merlin, she was once ascended.
One who foresaw the dangers presented to her and her kind by a weapon capable of destroying sentient beings.
What did I have to take along on this little hike?
But somewhere else you need to be?
Yeah, I went home in bed.
Oh, this guy's
Pulled
dead.
off, knocked off 18 hours straight.
What is it?
I first noticed it in the village, now here in the forest as well. An unusual stillness. There are no birds.
Well, I guess the device was used, or some pathogen.
How are you feeling?
Very well. Very well. Well, you know, all things considered, I was able to adopt an abstract attitude which allowed me to release some of my repressed feelings.
When the research goes well.
I'm fine.
Oh, that boy sleep.
There's nothing here. Maybe it's the wrong cavern. We should continue searching the area.
Sorry, Jackson.
I'm going to show you a series of images, and I just want you to say the first thing that comes to your mind.
Courage.
Oh, mine was butterfly. Ribcage.
Respect.
I just want to get to know you better, not pass judgment on you. I want to help, but to do that, I'm going to need you to be completely honest.
Kindness.
You can come back tomorrow and knock yourself out. Strain your eyes all you want.
You're right. I could probably get a fresh start in the morning.
Let's go home. Well, hang on a minute. Where's Ackerman?
Ackerman, come on!
There's a little ghoulish undertone here.
Bernie!
Not ghoulish, but like ghosts.
Yo, Ackerman! Wake up, come on.
Yo, he's gone! Sir!
He's asleep. What the hell kind of diagnosis is that?
Dr. Reimer says he won't know more until he's completed all the blood work.
I need to do more tests before I can say anything for sure. And we have to contact Stargate Command and have them send out the necessary equipment.
No shot, everyone here just slept and died.
All of our blood work shows an elevated white cell count and a marked increase in serotonin levels. Whatever it is, we've all been infected. I recommend we all try and stay awake for as long as possible. If we fall asleep,
We
we may
die.
never wake up.
Don't shut your eyes.
Compliments of Dr. Lamb.
Red Bulls.
Dextro and feta something. Go easy there, Grimsby.
How long have you been awake for?
I don't know, what? 24 hours?
Yeah, talk to me when you get to 40.
You've pulled all-nighters before, right?
Yeah, loads of them.
This feels worse, doesn't it?
I too am more fatigued than I would have expected.
It has to be the infection. It doesn't just keep you from waking up, it makes you want to sleep in the first place.
What you got?
But since we started monitoring him, Ackerman has been in stage 4 level, what they call delta sleep.
His brain is producing a surprising amount of melatonin. It's a hormone synthesized from serotonin, a sleep-inducing agent.
What'd you find in the town records?
A handwritten entry from the village doctor in which he mentions a sleeping sickness that affected the town. Villagers believe she cursed them for revealing her whereabouts when King Arthur and his knights came looking for her.
So did Arthur find her here?
If the villagers believe she cursed them, then it's more than likely she escaped. In any case, we have to go back to that cave.
I have a feeling that Dr. Hutchison is somewhat troubled. In fact, I think he may be suffering from...
It's him, not me.
I suggest you stop playing games and start taking this evaluation very seriously.
I thought I was.
Let's call that delusional memory.
You know, it's Jackson's idea to...
What happened to Lamb? I just noticed she hasn't been here for a while. Maybe my memory's just chopped to this. That was like a very, like, I guess, like, daughter or dad moment. I'm like, oh, like, that was really sweet. I'm like, wait, we have this. Where is it?
Dr. Reimer wanted us to take some soil samples,
Why?
just in case this is where Ackerman picked up the infection.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, my
May I
boy.
have a moment of your time?
Woolsey.
I promise to be quick. My name is Richard Woolsey. I work for the International Oversight Advisory.
And what can I do for you, Mr. Woolsey?
Why don't I tell you what we can do for you?
Okay.
We can see to it that you pass your psychiatric evaluation with flying colors.
On the condition?
And what would you want in return?
Insight into the weekly goings-on here at Stargate Command. You see...
You want me to be a spy?
I've read your file, Ms. Maldoran. I don't think what we're asking is that unusual for someone with such a colorful history.
Just when Woolsey was getting into my good books, you know?
I think I found something.
What you got? We should check this out.
Would it not be prudent for one of us to return these samples to Dr. Reimer as quickly as possible?
All right, I'll go back. Stay in radio contact. At least as long as you can.
Do you really think these will hold me?
Well, those aren't restraints. We're hooking you up to a polygraph. It's also known as a lie detector. Have you ever stolen anything?
No.
These are control questions designed to gauge your reaction by eliciting both truthful and deceptive answers from you. You're doing fine.
Are you a spy for the Ori?
You're looking very nice today.
You're looking rather dashing yourself.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, not objectionable.
Come take a look at this. This was in that soil sample you brought back from the cave.
That looks like a bug, dog.
I believe it's a parasite.
Is it dead?
Ackerman may have somehow awakened one.
Well, how? It doesn't seem to respond to movement.
When they come in contact
with blood,
with live tissue.
Okay. Also gotta appreciate the live experimentation. Okay, that boy is up.
Whoa.
I'll lay odds. That's your culprit right there.
Hey. Where's Grimsby?
Buddy system, guys. Come on. What is that?
Am I imagining things? Or...
I heard as well.
Sounds like a bat.
Grimsby! Sam?
You look so cozy.
We found Grimsby. He's asleep and we can't wake him.
Dr. Reimer?
Bruh.
He's dead.
I thought he was sleeping standing up or something like
I
that.
see evidence of a ruptured aneurysm near the pineal gland.
There's something else in here.
Wait, what? Are we just dissecting his brain live? Excuse me? Guys.
The hell?
Morphology is identical to the parasite we found in the soil sample.
That is actually terrifying. Holy smokes.
I'm assuming things didn't go well.
I failed to see the point of that ridiculous exercise. Unless its purpose was to thoroughly humiliate me, they were merely little reminders as to exactly why I don't belong here.
Then I take it you've carefully considered our offer and come to a decision.
The man is 3 steps ahead. Okay? He goes to the Pegasus Galaxy. You don't think he'll have informants? You don't think he has Geico on the scene here? Always gotta be prepared.
If what took out the village is what killed all the wildlife around here, how come that little sucker's alive and kicking? All we gotta do is catch Joe Bob there. Take him back up to Carter and Reamer. They reverse engineer an antidote, and Bob's your uncle. We sleep till Tuesday.
Indeed.
But I do not have an uncle named Bob.
Carter, it's Mitchell.
Cameron.
We have progressed too far within the cave system.
Yes, we have. All right, well, we'll nab Junior first.
We've been theorizing that when the parasite enters the bloodstream, it triggers the body's immune response and the production of serotonin.
Sinister.
Melatonin. Our analysis showed the parasite we removed from Ackerman gorged itself on this stuff.
The engorged parasite affects the surrounding cranial tissue, eventually provoking a lethal aneurysm. We're thinking that it may be possible to starve out the parasite. So to that end... Dr. Reimer?
That's...
Dr. Reimer!
That's not, guys. You can't do anything about that.
It's his heart.
He's gone.
Sam? He's dead.
Hate to see it.
Oh, not you again.
You know, you have another scheduled appointment.
What would be the point of that? You people have already made up your minds about me.
Is that what you think?
You know, I saw it every day in the eyes of the people who couldn't separate me from the gold who enslaved them. I lied, I cheated, and I stole. I'm not going to apologize for it. And, to be perfectly honest with you, I can't guarantee that I won't do it again. Of course, I have recently found myself risking my life for something other than my own personal benefit. Maybe it's just a phase.
Daniel. You can't fall asleep, do you hear me?
Yeah.
We can't take any more of these either. With our serotonin and melatonin levels spiking, it's too dangerous.
Okay.
You have the look of like, oh God help us, we're dead. See, I'm the worst. Whenever I'm tired, I can't fight it. I just gotta, I'll fall asleep on the spot, dead ass. So one time I was on the train home and I held, my hand was holding the rail and I fell asleep, no cap.
On your feet, Colonel Mitchell. There is much ground to cover if we are to reach the surface.
Well, you go ahead without me. I'm just gonna... Determined or not, he's gonna catch up with you at some point. The important thing for you is to take Kermit back to Carter and...
I will return for you, Colonel Mitchell.
Oh, that thing's bigger than I thought it was.
Alright,
that's another one down. Oh, another!
Can't do it anymore.
Right. Oh, okay.
In here! Dr. Jackson, Colonel Carter.
Teal'c and Mitchell went to the caves.
What caves?
Oh
Get them in the
my
isolation
gosh.
pod. It's okay. We'll take care of you.
No, you don't understand. The parasite. It feeds...
Guys! That's actually signed, sealed, delivered. They're gone. They're donezo. But that's probably the best sleep ever. Oh my God, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. That pre-parasite consumption sleep probably slaps. That's effectively their caskets. Come on, there's light. A light at the end of the literal tunnel. Or cave. Yeah.
We've got some sort of animal here. We need to take it to the lab.
I guess the SGC just figured it out.
I was go on. Leave me.
Yo, my boy!
20 minutes before I realized he had gone, I was sitting there talking to myself.
When they put me in the pod, I imagined I was being put in a coffin. I thought I was being buried alive.
Well, rise and shine. I assume Dr. Lamb got you up to speed?
Yes, sir. Between the sample they collected from Teal'c and the research Dr. Reimer and I conducted,
they were able to figure it out.
I did find one reference in that library that might prove to be useful. Atlantis.
I like the sound of that.
Seems to be a problem in the gate room, sir.
Okay. I sense a cliffhanger. Let's find out.
Never like dial the gate now.
Oh.
Dial the gate. Don't make me come in there. You stop it.
What's going on? I figured you'd want to stay after going through all the trouble of passing the psychiatric evaluation.
I passed?
Congratulations.
I'd like to report a rather disagreeable little man.
That would be me.
Mr. Woolsey's offer was part of the test. We wanted to make sure we could trust you.
Nice. That makes sense.
I knew that, but were his sexual advances part of the test?
What? That's... General, I can assure you.
What?
General, I would never. General. General, wait.
You're a probationary member of Stargate Command and will be subject to some very intense scrutiny for the next few months.
Oh.
Don't screw up.
Serious Cam.
And welcome aboard.
All right.
I say we go out, have lunch, and I'll pay.
Pay with what exactly?
Well, Daniel will cover me until I get my share of the loot.
Loot?
Yeah.
All right.
Treasures
Forget the
taken up
4-team structure.
World travels.
We're going out with the bang with 5.
What?
And that was my reaction video to Stargate SG-1 season number 10, episode number 2 here. This was the sleepy time episode, and I thought this was a pretty decent episode. I enjoyed the aesthetics. The actual gate address, the planet that we went to, was rather like dreary, spooky, as we're trying to figure out what happened to these people. Was it some sort of a pathogen? Turns out to be a parasite, and the actual explanation as to how it grows once it sort of is exposed to blood or whatever it was. Pretty novel idea, nothing that I had seen, where it grows. And the thing that I enjoyed the most out of this episode was actually the science and the way that they were sort of like fixing together some sort of a cure, whatever it is. And typically when they just leave it off as like a cliffhanger, like, oh, we're falling asleep, and then the next day we wake up and all's resolved, it can speedrunning that, and it didn't feel that satisfying. In this episode, I think they spent enough time like falling asleep, showing us all of the science behind it. The fact that they didn't resolve the issue themselves was also a nice reflection on how great the SGC is and how like cunning they are. So I enjoyed that resolution, surprisingly. I also enjoyed all the moments there between the general and Vala, and now she's a fully fledged member, kind of fully fledged, like just a part of the squad now. So it's gonna be awesome to see her later on in the series. And again, it just shows how much I love the general. I think he plays his role so well, of being the assertive but also playful and that cool uncle sort of a leader. So I really enjoyed him this episode. Also, Woolsey there caught me for a second. I thought he was gonna be a snake again, but he's also, you know, he's in the inner circle test for Vala. That's what I thought about this episode of Stargate SG-1. I thought this was a fine entry into season number 10. But guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And with that being said, as always, don't forget to smack the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. And with that being said, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. Love y'all. Peace.